Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Testing, testing, testing. How's it going, Dale? How's it going, Raven? How's it going, Joseph? We are a little late today. For one. For two, it's going to be a short stream. And for three, my throat has been killing me, so I wasn't going to go live today, but I don't think we were live yesterday or the day before that. So I decided, even though my throat is killing me, we might as well just come on for just a little bit. Right? At the very least. Is Scavalier Solgaleo better than Solgaleo Skarmory? I feel like I've had more success with Scavalier and Solgaleo versus the Skarmory. I do have some tea with me right here. Yeah, we have some lemon ginger tea to hopefully soothe the throat a bit. I still haven't figured out what new deck we want to make. We could make an Alolan Ninetales deck since there's an event going on currently and there's promo cards for them. I think what we'll do is we'll do a promo Ninetales deck. I don't know if it's going to be the greatest. I don't know what other Pokemon to throw in. We could throw in Crabrawler. Yeah, I'm down to try it. Crabrawler with Crabominable and then Alolan Ninetales. I'm down to try it out. There's a lot of decks we can actually use. And yeah, we haven't done Togekiss yet. We have not done Togekiss. There are quite a bit of new... Yeah, there are quite a bit of new decks that we have not tried. All right, we're looking for a rare candy. There she blows. Rare candy, Charizard. Energy, Giant Cape. Go ahead and Pokeball, but do not put the Pokemon down just yet. Because if they have a Sabrina, they could Sabrina, and I don't have energy to actually switch back. So we're going to chill for now. How's it going, Salvador? Don't you like Turtonator? We've tried making a deck. Didn't really work out. I can use 2 Fire Oricorios. Charizard, kind of fun. Similar to Bayonet. Alright, so this is gonna hurt. If we don't top deck a Lily, I think we die. Oh no, we need to top... Oh man, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Doesn't matter if we top deck now. Still a possibility we can win this. But since they had pretty much everything on curve, their last 2 cards were a Greninja and a Rare Candy. Them evolving and hitting right there technically gets them lethal on this turn for my Charizard. Wait. Oh, they didn't have psychic energy being generated, so they weren't able to attack with Tapu Lele. Which means we still have a chance of top decking. Oh, that's massive. Do I know when the new cards will be tradable? Because you really need an Oranguru. The new cards will not be tradable until the next expansion comes out, pretty much. I don't think I could pass upon this opportunity. All right. So we can either find a Charizard EX, and that'll get us the win. Or I can 3-shot the Tapu Lele with Charmeleon. Yo, take it easy, Joseph. That Iono is helping us, technically. Because I couldn't Iono my own Iono, but now I can actually Poke Center Lady if I need to. How many Orangurus do you have? Do I have? I probably have enough that I could trade. Whenever trading does come out for this, right? I think we have 12 days. 12 days until trading comes out. Something like that, 12, 13 days. So a little under 2 weeks. Ooh, I just think I get it over with right now, to be honest. Go ahead and Poke Center Lady. Go ahead and Stoke. I'm not going to put extra energy on. Now either Tapu Lele will get one shot, or a Giratina, because they need a Giant Cape and Giratina both in hand. Yeah, we're good. What do I think the new expansion cards will be? Hopefully they'll release Blaziken EX. Dang, Blaziken. Do we even have Torchic in the game? Or is it not Torchic? Is it? No, it's Torchic, right? I don't even think we have Torchic in the game. To be honest, the only Pokemon I'm looking forward to. Oh, there's two actually. So I'm looking forward to the 3 legendary dogs, because that was like my childhood. Those 3 legendary dogs were my childhood playing Pokemon. Entei, Suicune, Raikou. I want those 3, but I don't think they're coming out in the next expansion, right? It's probably going to be a big expansion or a big set, maybe. And then there's, what about Jirachi? You guys know, like, the legendary star Pokemon that allows you to make a wish or something? What about Jirachi? Because we still don't have the legendary dogs, Jirachi. We got Rayquaza, we got Mew, we got Celebi. When will a new expansion be released? At the end of the month, it should, I think, right? New expansion at the end of the month. Oh yeah, Deoxys. I forgot about Deoxys as well. Oh, Deoxys would be crazy, no? I'm gonna Mars him because I have all the cards I need in hand. And he already Professored. Better than him Professoring and then Marsing me. Yeah, Groundon and Kyogre, that'd be sweet. These are all the old school Pokemon that I played. Yeah, I've heard the rumor is it's supposed to be Ultra Beasts, and I'll be 100% transparent. I have no idea what an Ultra Beast is. I think it's like in the later Pokemon series that I didn't really play too much. I was more so playing Pokemon Red or Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Pearl, Diamond. I played Pokemon Arceus, which was a lot of fun. Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemons haven't been seen at all. Hopefully in the future. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, man. That will bring back a bunch of nostalgia for sure. Alright, so good news is we're stoking and they're running fire and all of our Pokemon can one-shot them. Hopefully they do not have a rare candy and a Meowscarada in hand. The odds, right? They have 3 cards. 2 of their 3 need to be the cards they need. How's it going, Smokey? Pulse and Minion? Wait, who's Pulse and Minion? What's my favorite gen? I don't know. I think I'm just an oldie. I think I'm like such an oldie that my favorite gen is probably just whatever gen Entei, Suicune, Moltres, Zapdos, you know, all the old school Pokemon. Is that the first 151? Wait, is Moltres and Entei and the legendary birds and dogs, are they the first 151 Pokemon? Which is technically Gen 1, I think. Oh, we got some healing coming up. Send it. How's it going, Bora? No, we still do Nana, but I started super late today. And I'm only going to be live for probably about 50 minutes. Am I like 40? Those are some old school games. I'm about 50. I turn 50 next month. Oh, thankfully this Meowscarada does not have whatchamacallit. Thankfully he does not have second energy, or else we would have been cooked. Surely not, you're 28 and you played them when you were a kid. How's it going, Maddie? Maddox, hello, Orange. Yeah, what about what generation is Steelix in? Is that Gen 2? Because there's Steelix, there's the Steel Pokemon for Scyther, I think, right? Scyther is the grass Pokemon. But what about, I forgot what the Steel name variant is. Like, what about all the Steel evolutions that come? We haven't had that in the game yet. Kingdra. Only 50 minutes, not hours. No, I've been busy the last couple of days, but after today I should be free a lot more. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow just to make up for the streams that we haven't been doing in the past couple of days, just so we can try and get more footage and upload more clips and stuff to YouTube. My throat's been killing me today. I have a sore throat. Oh, it's Gen 2? Gen 2. Dang. You played those games when you were very little, and they were just released. Those were some good games. I miss them. I was gonna get that remake of, I think, Pearl and Diamond, but I don't think it was actually... I guess it didn't live up to expectations like people thought it would. Myself included. It didn't actually look up to par. I never had a chance to play it. What was it? Brilliant Diamond, Brilliant, or Shining Pearl, something like that. The game from your childhood is XY or Gen 6. Oh, we got another Darkrai Giratina. I mean, if we can find our Charizard. Oh man, no Charizard. Not good. I'm gonna try and thin my hand in case they try and Mars. A lot of Darkrai Giratina decks love running Mars and stuff. I'll just hit him. The problem with the Diamond and Pearl remake was that they were too faithful and didn't do enough compared to past remakes. Ah. Hey, there goes the red card we predicted. We still need a rare candy, unfortunately. But if it's possible, we could still technically kill the Giratina and the Darkrai and be fine. Yeah, the remakes were kind of meh. You prefer Ruby Sapphire remake? Did they actually remake those? Did they remake Ruby and Sapphire? Those were one of my favorite. I don't know what generation that was, but it was one of my favorite Pokemon games to play. Believe in my cards. Hey, let's see. 2 and 11. Ah, it's okay. We can still slow roll. So they can't attack this next turn unless I... Oh, unless they have a leaf, they can't attack. So I could technically still Charmeleon. I don't know if I should try and just do it in the front or do it in the back. So let me see. We're at 80 HP. It went down to 40. So we've taken 40 damage, which means we're going down to... 70. We're going down to 70. If they have leaf, we're dead. Yeah, because they can just retreat. They don't even need leaf. They would just retreat. No, we got to go back. I got to go back and keep on hitting. Because at least this way we have half and half. If they do Sabrina and switch, they can't kill my Charmeleon at full HP. I'll live at 10 and then I evolve it Lily and Stoke and then we're good to go. But we don't survive in the front, unfortunately, and they can just... Yeah, they can just swap off. No leaf required. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think I am gonna rare candy the front and then just Stoke. Because then I can Lily. And that means if I find another Charizard, I can evolve the back and I don't need to find another rare candy. It's better than evolving the back and then swapping, and then I still need to find a Charizard and keep the rare candy in hand. This protects me if they try to Sabrina, or not Sabrina, but Mars red card. ORAS with Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, I never played the Pokemon games when Mega Pokemon came out. I was never, I never played the Megas. Let's go ahead and just send it. They still can't one-shot the Charmeleon, and they have to attack this, so we still have a very good chance of finding what we need. And we got 2 turns. We got 2 turns to live here. Or to find. It was Omega Ruby and Sapphire and Alpha Sapphire on the 3DS. Oh dang. Yeah, it was only on the 3DS, that's it. The only Nintendo DS I had was the very first DS. Ah, of course they were. The only DS I had was the very first one. Like the original one that came out with the first Pokemon Pearl and Diamond. Is there still time to rank up to master? You stopped playing 2 days ago. You got about 10 days left, I think. All right, we're going against the lucky man. Can we also be lucky and find a Charizard? Frick. There's still a chance we can get lucky. It's a 1 in 8, and we have a professor's research. 1 in 8 chance we find Charizard. Once we find it, we win. Come on, baby. 1 in 8. 1 in 8. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Turns out we were not lucky. Yeah, you got a couple of days until the end of the expansion. Okay, this deck I made offline, I never had a chance to play it yet because I never even labeled it or anything. I made it offline, but I never had a chance to play it. It's the double Giratina, double Darkrai, 1 Froakie lineup, double Red Card, double Mars, double Rocky Helmet, 1 singular Rare Candy, double Pokeball, Cyrus, Sabrina, double Research. And it's like the ultimate punishing deck. I'm not going to play it online. I made it offline so I could just try it out. But I never had a chance to actually try it yet. But I can't bring myself to actually playing that. Solo Charizard makes you sad. I like solo Charizard. This is disgusting. Please don't use it. It's literally my okay. So it's my deck that I use in the final week. We have like 10 days left, right? Usually in the final week of Pokemon, I'll whip out like the ultimate nastiest meta deck there is, just so we can try and rank up and get to top 10,000, top 5,000, etc. But you gotta admit, Darkrai Giratina is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Shiny Charizard. We went 2 and 1. Am I playing in the 10K Ursi Day tournament? No. I'm hosting dinner today. I haven't had time to plan any of those tournaments, but I know that Ursi Day runs them every Saturday, right? Every Saturday. It's just that I'm busy today, and I've been busy the past couple of days. I'm hosting dinner at my place, so it's a lot of prep work that I was doing this week, which is partially the reason why I wasn't really live yesterday or the day before, and I'm not really going to be live too long today either. It's going to be a short, very, very short stream. You took my advice. You're sticking with one deck instead of switching all the time. How is that turning out? You're having decent success with Oricorio, Giratina, Greninja. Yeah, just stick with it, man. Because if you play one deck and you feel like it's a strong deck and it's showing good scores and statistics, either from your own personal experience or other meta websites and databases, if you're having a bad streak of games, that's perfectly fine, in my opinion. You know? Like, for example, you could be playing a Giratina, like you're saying, Giratina Darkrai deck. Maybe you go 0-5 with it, but other people are going 5-0 with the same exact deck. Does that mean you should change the deck and try something else? No, it just means that you probably got some unlucky games. Keep playing, and you'll eventually go like 7-0. You know what I mean? So a lot of possibilities. Definitely, in my opinion, I say just stick to one single deck, keep playing it. I've had days, for example, like in the past ranked season, I had the Gallade deck and I went like 7-0, or I went like 7-2 one day. And I was having a good time with the Gallade. And then the next day I went like 2-5. 2-5 with the same exact Gallade deck. Same deck, just the next day. Doesn't necessarily mean that the deck's garbage, just means that maybe you're getting a bad string of luck. Have I tried to cannon event card? I have not, but I saw that it says you can flip, and if you land heads, you can burn the opponent. Dang, that guy spent forever trying to think about if he wanted to actually red card me or not. A whole minute on, should I red card? Well, he hit me for 50. I go up to 80. I'm still dead, unfortunately. Just gonna do it like that. Not much else, right? You had 11 losses out of 13 games today using Decidueye. Would Decidueye attack of 100 work on Arceus? Yeah, it should. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm gonna bring the Arceus back in. Because now the only way Arceus can actually get out of here is if he leafs, or if he wants to lose that second leaf energy. Gallade was one of your favorite decks last season. Got you to Ultra Ball 2 to 3. Yeah, dude, Gallade's so fun. The fighting decks, man, I'm telling you, the fighting decks have always been my go-to. Including this one that we're playing right now. Because now all I gotta do is Lily attack for a hundo. And now they have no energy. And their Arceus is 2-shot away from dying. And I'm not sure if they're running Ilima in the deck. They could be. They could put energy on that back Arceus. If they put energy on the back Arceus, I have to hit it. Force them to use Ilima, lose energy. Yeah, they can't win that lineup. I'm trying to think, if I wanted to make a deck out of the new event, Alolan Ninetales, would I just run Crabominable? Would it just be Crabominable EX with Alolan Ninetales? How's it going, Joseph? You really hope the new expansion makes Darkrai Giratina not a thing anymore? I mean, technically Oricorio is supposed to help prevent that, but now with Giratina and Darkrai running Greninja in the deck, it's very hard to counter. I think Giratina Darkrai is always going to be a thing, unfortunately. Something we're gonna have to live with, right? Let's put Skull Fossil down. Fortunately, I am not able to attack here. I'll just put energy and enter, and if I do find a rare candy, I could rare candy Garchomp Lily and then start swinging in. Everyone's running a Mars, it seems. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna Iono for 3. See if I can find. I mean, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, but attacking for 30 does put it in one-shot range if I top deck a Cranidos. You got a 5-win streak with the Oranguru deck, really? Oh, man. I haven't played Oranguru since we made a video on it. It's a fun deck. It's a very fun deck. Do I think Dina would fully nerf a card? Wait, Dina? Who's Dina? We're gonna have to hope this works. The new Grimer is better than the old one? New Grimer, Alolan Grimer is better. I gotta take a look and see what the promo cards do. I never had a real chance. Oh, the devs. Oh yeah, Dina. Would they fully nerf a card? Probably not. They haven't nerfed a card yet, right? Oh, that's GG. That's game. They haven't fully nerfed a card yet. At most, they'll try and find is like a counter, like an indirect nerf. So, for example, Misty. Everyone complained about Misty giving you a bunch of heads and getting a bunch of energy. Instead of just flat out nerfing the card and rewriting how the card works, they introduced Team Rocket Grunt, which can technically allow you to remove the energy at a heads or tails 50-50. Darkrai Giratina, double EX, double basic. Very easy to get, ramp up, dominate. They bring out Oricorio that cannot be hurt by any EX Pokemon. I don't think nerfs will ever come to the game. I do think that there's just going to be indirect ways of countering certain cards and certain Pokemon instead, right? I could run 4 Grimers and 4 Mucks? Really? Oh, snap. Hold on. Let me see. Grimer. Oh, I don't have the event Grimer yet. Oh, that's embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you technically could, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I don't have the event Grimer. Alright, we're 1-1 with this deck. I'll do another one and then we'll switch it up. Maybe I'll make a new deck. I think I'll make a new deck. Indirect nerfs through power creep, most likely. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well. As we've been having already, right? Yeah, I didn't get lucky on the event cards, to be honest. But I do think I want to make an event Alolan Ninetales deck if we can. I'll check. Yeah, there could, honestly, there could be a Pokemon card in the future I could definitely see where it says, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, all other Pokemon can't use special abilities. Something crazy like that, right? Then it shuts down Darkrai. It shuts down Greninja. Wait, that shuts down Giratina as well. That's literally no Broken Space Bellow, no Nightmare Aura, and no Water Shuriken. That would be absolutely broken, but that Pokemon in the front would have to have like 10 HP. Like imagine if they came out with a Pokemon that's just 10 HP, put it in the front, and if it's in the active spot, the opponent can't use any abilities at all. Seems fine, because as long as you do 10 damage, you kill it. Right? It's just a perfect counter to that Giratina Darkrai Greninja, but you can still kill it if you build up the Darkrai slow, like slow build. I don't know. In my head, it seems great. I am gonna have to hit the front here, the Sprigatito. Just in case they evolve, I'm able to one-shot it. And they already have energy on it, so Meowscarada would be deadly if I didn't do this. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'd add a Pokemon that nullifies every Pokemon ability, including friendly. Like neutralizing and gas wheezing. It's definitely something to think about for sure. You know? Oh. I can't energy. I should have put Skull Fossil down because I can't top deck. Yeah, I guess Skull Fossil would have gone down, to be honest with you. Actually, having Gibble in the front and taking the 20 in here fits perfectly because we have perfect lethal. And now any other Pokemon they put in, my Garchomp is technically safe. So if they did have Rare Candy Meowscarada in hand right now, Gibble dies, yes. But at the very least, I can still Garchomp. Oh, they only have 2 Leaf Capes. Uh-oh. Florigado's dead. I think this is the end for them, yeah. They die to Garchomp, and then Rowlet doesn't have any energy. Fortunately. Alright, we're 2-1 with the deck. Let's play one more. Let's do one more. You got to Master Ball with Banette. Or Banette. You think it would be interesting something like if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you could choose a Pokemon from the opponent and it cannot use its ability. Ooh, that sounds a bit more balanced, to be honest. Versus the opponent can't use any ability. I'm thinking of like how Gengar EX nullifies all supporter cards from the opponent. And then we have Vikavolt that shuts down all item cards. And then what else? It's just those two, right? We have Gengar that shuts down supporters. Vikavolt that shuts down item cards. Now we need someone that can actually shut down abilities. But I guess it is more balanced, like you said, if you have it so it says you can choose a Pokemon. Because then you can either choose a Giratina or a Darkrai. Banette shuts down energy gain. True. To the active spot, yeah, true. Yeah, Banette is a fun card. It's a fun deck to play as well. It's especially good against Giratina Darkrai, because they normally always want to build the front. You got Master Ball ranked with Arceus. I have yet to play an Arceus deck this expansion, sadly. Yeah, fortunately I have yet to play one. There are also cards in the regular TCG that do damage times the amount of abilities on the opponent's field. Oh snap. Yeah, there is a Pokemon card in this game actually that says you can do extra damage if the opponent has an ability activated or active. I think it's like a Rotom. Alright, so I swing in, one hit, boom. Then I can Cyrus. Or I can one hit, he puts energy. Two hit, he attacks, then I kill. I think I definitely hit the Giratina always here. I just won't be able to Cyrus next turn because I need to Lily this turn, I think. What if you play Bandnet with Oranguru? Someone mentioned that. Someone kept commenting and telling me I should. Aw. Mars. I mean, we got the Lily back is what we needed. We go back up to 170. But no Cyrus play. So I guess our play next turn is going to be very simple. Skull Fossil, Skull Fossil. I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. Might be a bit too early, to be fair with you. Giratina is in one-shot range to a Rampardos. I'm going to try and work on this Darkrai in the front and hope they don't have a Poke Center lady. How's it going, Master Curse? Been really enjoying your Incineroar deck as of late. Very quick to start, dealing massive damage. Only drawback is that your starting cards have to be fairly decent. Yeah. The Incineroar deck is good fun, but it's not one of my most favorites for like 16 trainer, 15 trainer. Dang. He really wanted to get this Giratina into swing. I mean, maybe he has red in hand and he'll kill us, right? His one card was red. Because if he has red, we technically just lost the entire game. But if he doesn't, we got Lily. Alright. We got Lily. Heal us up. Go to Gibble. Swing in. If his one card is a Cyrus, then he does get to kill my Garchomp, but it's no different than if I just stayed in with Garchomp and attacked, because then he would have killed my Garchomp anyways, right? This gives us a smaller chance of survival. Sabrina, you can take a Skull Fossil, buddy. By all means, have at it. Because if you don't retreat, I'm coming in. He's going to opt to not attack. Smart move. which means my Skull Fossil does live. Aw, man. Okay. So I think we just go back to the Garchomp EX and hit for 100. And then if we top deck a Cranidos or a Garchomp EX, we win the game. We have one Cranidos. We have one Garchomp EX. We have double Poke Professor's Research. That's 4 out of 9. That could give us a very good chance. And we have an Iono to reset our next card. But we can't reset into a Professor's, or that's bad. Yeah, I think we do that, because I don't have any more lilies to heal. I don't have any more healing items in this deck. And the only other thing I could do is try and wait for a Cyrus. Because I guess if I waited for a Cyrus, I could Cyrus the Darkrai and kill it. Then it's going to be a game of, do they pull theirs or I pull mine? This is very, very risky, to be fair with you. We're looking for one Cranidos, one Garchomp EX, one of the two Professors, 4 cards out of 9. I'll even take a Cyrus because that could help stall and slow things down because they used a Leaf. That's 5 out of 9 cards that could technically help us here. 5 out of 9. 5 out of 9. 5 out of 9. 5 out of 9. What's it gonna be? Alright, Iono. Do some work. Garchomp EX, Cranidos. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't find any rare candies that game, did we? Or no, I think we found one. So we had lesser odds. The double Iono is crazy work. Do I have a favorite setup for tackling the new Oricorio meta, such a frustrating deck to play against? Depends on what deck you're playing, right? There's different cards you can run in different decks to kind of counter Oricorio. 2 Cannon is a good counter that's neutral energy that could just be in any deck. It's colorless energy, so it's 70 damage, 2 Cannon, and it one-shots an Oricorio, so you do have that option. You got a deck I can try? Yeah? What is that? Alolan Ninetales. Crab Brawler and Crabominable. I'm using the non-rainbow variant just because it looks a little bit better in the deck list. I don't know if I want to Mars. Alright, so if I'm making just a quick, cheeky Alolan Ninetales deck, what do you think needs to be added? We have double Crabominable, double Alolan Vulpix, double Ninetales. There should be 2 crab brawlers as well. We're missing 1 single card. Oh, it's because I only have 1 single of the new crab brawler. Okay. So we have 19 out of 20 cards. We have double Erida, double Misty. Double Misty because I want to build a Lowland Ninetales quicker, sooner than later if I possibly can. I think that's the only reason why. Other than that, we don't really need Misty at all. Guzma, maybe? Rocky Helmet, Barb. So we have a vote for Guzma, a vote for Rocky Helmet, a vote for Barb. I guess some kind of like backlash attack would be nice. Guzma might be too many trainers because we're running double Misty, double healing. So I think we would go Pokemon Tool if anything. Just not too many Pokemon tools to think of. I'm gonna go Barb here because it forces them. We get a guaranteed 20 damage with Barb, right? They attack, they end their turn, they take 10. I end my turn, they take another 10. It's still going to be 20 damage effectively, and it'll keep ramping up. But the thing is, if they choose to retreat, I can make them lose energy or burn a leaf, which could be good in my favor. So I'm going to go Barb. Alolan Ninetales. Alright, so this is the deck list. I don't know how great this deck is going to be, in all honesty. This is just like a quick little fun deck we're going to try out because of the event. And that's pretty much it, right? By all means, this is not supposed to be like a meta deck or anything. We're just going to try it out. Hey, congrats, Angel. Remove 1 Misty and play Guzma instead? Maybe. We don't have double full art Misty, so you might be right. I think Misty is just in case I want to speed run it and get my Alolan Vulpix leveled up as soon as possible. Because Crab Brawler is always going in the front, no matter what, you know? Oh wait, I forgot Alolan Vulpix has Call Forth Cold. Take water energy and attach it. This is my first time actually playing it. So yeah, maybe we don't need double Misty because we can generate our own energy. If we're going second, for example, Vulpix in the front is good because then you get what? 2 energy already and you're ready for your third the next turn. That's crazy. If you're going first, you want to put Vulpix in the back and then hopefully rely on Misty. Yeah, so I think we do get rid of 1 Misty. You think you'd add a cape instead? Gotta help survivability from potential Skarmories? True. So maybe get rid of a Misty, put in a giant cape. Alright, I'm understanding. Come on, Crabominable. Come on, Misty. Ooh, Misty's good. Misty's primed and ready. Now, if we can find a Crabominable, we're good to go. So basically saying this deck is good for turn 1, turn 2. Turn 1, if you start with Crabominable, you're good to go because you can evolve, or turn 1. Going first, you can evolve first, which means you can do 40 damage and start ramping up to 80. If you're going second, you put Vulpix in the front, which then you're able to start doing, or ramping up your energy quickly. So I'd say this is a very good deck on paper. We just don't know how it actually is in practice here. Yeah, Cape or Guzma would be better than double Misty. I mean, using Erida here doesn't make any sense because he's just going to kill me with Dark Prism. So I could just start building up the other one and attack. Right? Even if I swap, we're still going to die to something here. You think consider Iono more than Misty? Yeah, I'm starting to think what cards we can take out and what cards we can put in. I'm confident. I'm happy with the Pokemon. I do think we need healing Erida. A Giant Cape makes sense to survive a Skarmory. I'm believing in Heart of the Cards here. Yeah, I think we're dead here, chat. I think you might be right. Maybe an Iono is the way to go, right? In case we're Omega Bricking. I thought there's no way we need Iono or Pokemon communication because we're just running stage 1 Pokemon. We have not seen a stage 1 Pokemon at all yet. And we have 4 stage 1s. And a Giant Cape could keep us alive here because of the Rocky Helmet. But without... Oh, man, that's crazy, dude. Okay. Game 1 didn't really... Yeah, how about this? How about this? Let's try and make everyone happy here, yeah? I'm going to get rid of 1 healing and 1 Misty. So we can get best of both worlds, yeah? We're going to get rid of the non-full art cards. 1 non-full art Misty, 1 non-full art Erida. We're going to add in Iono. And we're going to add in Giant Cape. Maybe we don't need Barb when we go double Giant Cape instead. So this is the deck list. It's running 2 variants for both of the deck lines. We got 1 Misty, 1 Erida, Sabrina Cyrus, double Research, double Pokeball, 1 Iono in case we brick, 1 Giant Cape, 1 Barb. I think we're good now, yeah? I think we're good now. Alright, let's try it out. Again, I don't know how strong this deck is going to be, if it will be strong at all. I got no clue. I got no clue, but I'm down to try it. It seems fun on paper, right? You have options if you go first. You have options if you go second. You have different ways you can entry and open. So going first here means we want to... Oh, man. I was going to say we want to put down Crab Brawler because then we can evolve and start swinging in first. Going first isn't really that great with Vulpix because now we have to wait until we can finally get energy. not evolve into the Alolan Ninetales unless we get Misty here. So a little bit of some unfortunate plays, sadly. I do feel obligated to put down Pokemon cards because I've been getting hit with Mars and Sabrina. Or not Mars and Sabrina, Mars and Red Card. So we got to throw down all cards we have if it doesn't hurt us in the long run. All right, let's see. We finally got the Crab Brawler. I'll put it down just in case I want to swap. And then we'll call forth. They've already cried for help, so if they evolve, we're dead. Right, we're just dead. And if I try and go into Crabominable, we're also dead. So we're not looking good right now, to be honest with you. You know? If this Barb was a giant cape, we would be looking good. Because then we could survive 2 hits and we can dish out 2 hits. And that's not including the Arida. Maybe I get rid of Barb and we go survivability because our health is not really the greatest anyways. Can I show the Solgaleo deck please for a screenshot? I can show you. It's also on our YouTube channel as well, Andrea. Yeah. Now, if I actually do want to go Crabominable, we lose, don't we? Because he'll just hit me for 130, and then he'll hit me again, and then we're dead. And 40 damage plus 80 is 120. But if he has healing, I don't know. I think I have to go Vulpix and let the poison bleed a little bit. Oh, hey. That's not bad. I guess we'll just evolve. And CERN. Oh no, I think that seals the deal. We can't kill that. He gets first hit as well. And I can't retreat. He can retreat and snipe me. Yeah, that's game. Even if I had entered in with Crabominable, he already has that Decidueye built in the back. It's already too little too late, man. That early aggression where we ended up losing our Ninetales or the Vulpix, we needed that Vulpix to stay alive. So I do feel like, believe it or not, that we should have put another giant cape. Alright, here's the Solgaleo deck. You can screenshot it. In your opinion, Solgaleo is stronger with a Scavalier more than Skarmory? Yeah, I like Skarmory, or I like I like Scavalier as well. Skarmory is weak to the bird, lightning. Scavalier isn't and has a little bit more HP. I like the Escavalier thrown in. We're cooked. Oh yeah, we're about to D-rank. Alright, so let's see. We are going first. We do not have a good setup here. Normally when we go first, we want Crabrawler, but we do have Misty. So I do think I am going to turn one Misty over Professor's Research, mainly because if I get energy, we can generate even more energy. Did not get the energy. Getting a software update ready to install for my Samsung tablet. And we'll just continue on like nothing happened, I guess, right? Yeah, I guess Alolan Ninetales, excuse me, Alolan Ninetales with Greninja could be a thing. Alright, so Giant Cape thankfully does keep us alive. I don't think I'm gonna Sabrina. Because if they have Rare Candy, Garchomp, they can just do it on the back Pokemon. We got our Crabrawler. We got Call Forth. Now we're just missing an Alolan Ninetales so we can get this ball rolling. They can't one-shot us unless they top deck Rare Candy and Rampardos. Ooh. Okay, top deck Ninetales. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Crabrawler's coming in. We already gotten taken hit with 40 damage, so it's perfect to actually Erida here. We get perfect healing. Blizzard comes in, and we start swinging. Now, the problem with this deck is, once we get Alolan Ninetales on the field, one Sabrina is all it takes, and we're kind of stuck on Crabominable. That's like the downside, right? I can't swap from Crabominable to a different Pokemon. So I guess maybe before we evolve into Crabominable, think about that and maybe put down another Vulpix just in case they want a Sabrina. Because then you're not stuck and you can still put one energy and then swap back to Ninetales and start doing that 60 damage plus 20 to the bench. We'll take it. I guess they bricked on their Rampardos. And they can't retreat without evolving, so not bad. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think we're like 1 and 2 with the deck, to be honest. 1 and 1 after we've changed up the variation. I'll say I'll put it as a 1 and 1 for Alolan Ninetales after the official deck list change. We're going first again, and we do have Crabrawler, which can be great, assuming that we can find a Crabominable. One Crabominable. We have 2 in the deck. We have an Iono. We have double research. And we're looking good to start swinging in big. And I'm assuming we're against another Giratina, Darkrai, Greninja. Giratina, Darkrai, another Giratina. Okay. Now, we are weak to Psychic, but I don't think it really matters too much, considering that he's going to one-shot us regardless. Double Crabominable is great. I can Barb the front just to get cards out of my hand. I highly doubt he's going to ever attack the front Crabominable. Most likely, he's going to just Sabrina and then attack whenever he's ready. But thinning my hand means he most likely won't try to Mars us or red card us. Which is not what we want. Rocky Helmet in the front. We don't have a Guzma. Do have healing, Erida. So we can attack twice then heal. That's perfectly fine. Oh, dang. No evolution. We got Alolan Vulpix. I'll go ahead and just Misty and get this out of the way. Only supporter we can actually play this turn, sadly. I might have to just put energy on Vulpix and keep ending turn. Because the more we attack with Crabrawler is the more we're going to just die sooner to that Nightmare Aura. Broken Space Bellow, Nightmare Aura. We get to survive at least one more Nightmare Aura. Unless we can find an evolution. Not the evolution we were thinking of. All right, I will end my turn yet again. If we find the evolution to Crabominable, I probably swing in, but maybe not. Because their Giratina in the back can guaranteed kill a Ninetales or any of my other Pokemon, which means we're dead. We get one shot, even at Giant Cape. What's it gonna be? Broken Space Bellow. So they're all set up on Giratina. There goes the Crabominable. So we've went down from 70 to 10. We'll be down to 100 HP. If I attack here, I go down from 100 to 80. Which means all they have to do is swap with a leaf, go to Darkrai and swing in, and then they kill. Then they have to kill one of my other Pokemon. I could wait for them to, oh no, it's the same thing. I was gonna say, if I wait, then they technically Nightmare Aura, kill this. I put another Pokemon. They leaf, they kill. They go up +2, and then they can just Giratina, one of my other Pokemon. So I think I do need to actually evolve the front, believe it or not. And then hope they don't have a leaf in hand. Because any other way that I would have played it, if I chose not to evolve and let them just Nightmare Aura my 10 HP Crabrawler, it puts us in a worse situation, I think. Either way, I evolve or I don't evolve, we're still in a bad spot, and they still go up +2. Yeah, Darkrai Giratina is very, very strong. Another Rocky for the Darkrai. I just want to see if they actually do have Leaf or not. Because if they don't have Leaf, swinging in for 80 is pretty good. Guzma. Okay. So they don't have Leaf is what they're showing me, which means Sabrina's very strong. Because if they put in this other Darkrai with no Leaf, I can technically pick up this kill. But if I attack the Giratina, they can just swap off and go, because they have energy now. They did show me that they don't have Leaf by putting energy, so now they gotta put a Pokemon that does have energy. Strong for us. Let's go ahead, hit him for 80. I mean, they still win, right? No matter how best of our ability that we can play, they still win. They swing in 80, kill the Crabominable. Pick up +2. I swing in Ninetales. I pick up their kill. Yeah, they still win here. Promo deck gaming. I'm gonna put the Ninetales in and let's just stop and think. Another Ninetales, yeah. So they one-shot us. They retreat, they go to Giratina, they kill, that's their last one. Cyrus, to bring this back, they have the energy on it because I did use a Sabrina. Yeah, we're toast here, boys. No Team Rocket. I mean, Team Rocket, we need to land, what, 3? 3 heads to win? That's the only way we could trap them. With all the Darkrai Giratina, Team Rocket might not be too bad. You hate Darkrai Giratina even more than Solgaleo? I mean, Darkrai Giratina is always a pain. It's always going to be a pain. Alright. This is our 4th game. And we are going first yet again. All right, so we're going first, I think, against another Darkrai Giratina. Probably our worst matchup. Usually if we're going first, we want Crabominable in the front, aka Crabrawler. But if we do find a Misty, we can Misty our Ninetales up to 3 energy quick. Probably not that bad. There goes an Erida. I'm just going to put cards down. My throat is giving out already. I did say I had a sore throat today. Still a chance we can find Misty, but not a great start so far. I think good news is if they do not put a Rocky Helmet on the front and they just Nightmare Aura, we can still attack with Ninetail. Ah, Rocky. Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. I'm gonna go ahead and Professors here because they can't kill us on the front. And at least this way, it allows me to call forth. Now, because I've used Professors, there's a very good chance that they're going to use Mars this next turn, and then I lose my Alolan Ninetales. This is part of the reason why Alolan Ninetales going first isn't that great. You want Crabrawler to go first in case you can get Crabominable. Or you want to go second with Vulpix so you can call forth, get double energy, and then put your third energy when you're ready to evolve. You get the evolution and the energy on curve. Yeah, we have no X speeds or Leaf in the deck. I guess arguably I could kick out the Misty that we have. We have one Misty in the deck. You could kick it out, throw in a Leaf or an X speed. Alright, so I can finally evolve now. But does it matter? We don't have Sabrina. And I can heal, but they're still doing 80 damage. They're doing 100 damage. And because they have Rocky Helmet, I don't get to stay at 110. I go down to 90. So me using Erida does not matter, unfortunately. I think I will put a Barb on the Ninetales. Then I'll put a Vulpix down. And then I'll probably just Mars him. Take him from 5 to 3. And then let's go ahead and Blizzard. It means that I can Cyrus that Giratina whenever I want now, but without us finding Crabominable, we have 2 in the deck. Can't really make magic happen. I'm going to put Crabominable in, or Crabrawler in, with pure confidence that we top deck. Because we can't use Vulpix. Vulpix will die. Alright, no Cyrus. I'm probably just going to Iono next turn. Ninetales is also just not that great. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to force bad decks to be good for the sake of content here. Confident. Swing in. So I guess next turn I can just end turn. And then they'll die. And if they choose not to attack to Broken Space Bellow, then they might. This looks like they're about to Broken Space Bellow. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. Because now I can just heal. And I go back up above the threshold. So they can't one-shot me now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, unfortunately, the only way I get to do 80 damage to the Giratina is if I attack this turn. That's the only way. So I can attack and take 20 and then go down to 140. Which doesn't do us anything. I mean, 80 damage doesn't do us anything either, right? How do we win this game? How are we winning? We used our one and only healing item. How do we win this game? We don't, right? I think the only way we win, believe it or not, is if I can find another Crabominable. I think I need to find another Crabominable. And we need Misty to land to roll heads. Or wait, do we have a Sabrina in the deck? Oh, we do have Sabrina. 1 in 5. Ah, Darkrai. No, this could still work. We could hit the Darkrai, right? Sabrina. Sabrina, okay. No matter what, we need a Sabrina. I can't Iono and Misty and find a Crabominable. So Sabrina's gonna happen no matter what. Unfortunately, I don't get to do my... Yeah. I still think the only way we win is if we find a Crabominable. Another one. No Leaf, no Cyrus. No Leaf, no Cyrus. No Leaf, no Cyrus. That sucks. I think that's game. Wait. We have no more basics. Keep that Pokeball in. We get to do this. All right, Crabominable. We're looking for you. Feels bad. I'll still use the ability for Vulpix. Iono gave me the same exact cards. Like, bro. The only reason why I kept Pokeball in the deck or in the hand was because it gives me more cards that I can roll. Versus if I use it, I don't pull anything. Because I don't have any other basic Pokemon. We literally got the same exact cards. It's because we're doing a shorter stream today, Mind Gale. 1 in 3 with the Alolan Ninetales deck. Not too great. Not too great. All right. JDs and Lentilmen. I'm gonna open up a pack just to wrap the stream up here. Today was a shorter stream. One of the shortest we've done at 1 hour and 25. Unfortunately, I do need to go. Like I said, I am going to be hosting dinner at my place today, and I got to go set some things up. All of that good stuff. Part of the reason why we were not live yesterday or the day before, so apologies for the non-active stream days as of late. Tomorrow is my day off, but I probably will stream if I'm not too tired from today. I'll try and stream tomorrow, even though it's my day off, just so I can make up for the days that we have not been streaming. But other than that, I appreciate you guys hanging out and chilling with me. All that good stuff. We'll try to find a new deck to play next time, but we are nearing the end of the ranked season, so I'll probably just start playing some meta decks that we've made. We've made about like 16, I think. We've posted about 16 different decks up on our YouTube channel. If you guys take a look at that and take a look at the playlists and whatnot. So there are 16 different deck builds that we've done that I'm happy with. So if we can't find any other new deck, there's a lot of new decks we can make out there. We haven't tried anything with Turtonator yet. Of course, there's Gengar we can try, maybe a Alolan Golem, Mimikyu. There's a lot of other decks that we just haven't experimented with yet, but we are nearing the end of the expansion with about 12 days left until the next set comes. So we'll see if we can find some new decks, right? We'll see if we can find some new decks. Chat, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the Saturday. Stay safe. I will see you guys again Monday for the official stream day, but maybe I'll do a secret off day or day off stream tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, there's still the Toucannon promo deck as well. There's a lot of other cards we can try out and play and mess around with. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.